Hello everyone, welcome back to the Movement Edit with Lydia Joy. Today I am in Floripa, Brazil, ready to do a 30-minute full body Pilates workout. So grab your mat and let's get started. Let's start seated in the middle of our mats with a side stretch. So taking that right arm up and over and opening through those right obliques. And come through to the other side. And come up. Now we will drop our head to each shoulder, stretching out our neck here. And back to neutral. Now we will do some seated cat-cows. So closing through our chest, rounding our spine, and then opening, looking up to the sky. Making sure to match this with our breath here. Exhaling and inhaling. And let's start to add some circles to our chest movement. And change direction, going the other way. All right, let's make our way onto our glutes. And we will roll down with control onto our backs. Let's bring our legs to tabletop position and alternate extending our leg out straight. Really engaging through our core and pressing our lower back into the mat here. And 3, 2, and 1. Now we are going to extend both legs out straight together. Really squeezing our thighs together and doing this with control. And last one here. Now let's bring our legs straight up to the sky and do some straight leg switches. So using our core here to lift our shoulders. And 3, 2, 1. Let's bring our legs together. bring our feet back to the mat and prepare for some glute bridges, lifting our hips, squeezing our glutes, and lowering. So doing this with lots of control, articulating through our spine. And 3, 2, and 1. Let's pulse it out at the top here. Nice job, guys. Now let's transition onto our tippy toes and do our glute bridges here. Three, 2, 1. Now we're going to lower and lift our heels, keeping our hips held high. Let's hold our heels high, bring our arms straight to the sky, and do our glute bridges while also bending our elbows. Making sure that we're doing this nice and slow to control our muscles. And 3, 2, and last 1. Let's hold our hips high, and we're going to lower our arms and lift them close to our ears. So really squeezing our glutes, tightening our core, and just moving those arms. And last 1, let's hold our arms at the top and do little pulses. And we'll bring our arms to our hips and do the same. Little pulses, controlling the movement. And release your arms, drop your heels, one last squeeze, and lower your hips. Bring your knees in. Have a deep breath here. That was a tough sequence on our glutes. Now let's lift our shoulders, hug one knee in, and extend the other leg. Doing a little double pulse, 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 pulse. And last 3, 2, and 1. Let's hold our legs in this position, bring our hands behind our head, and just take our left elbow to our right knee. Let's switch sides. Now taking that right elbow to our left knee. And now we will just switch it out. Switch, switch, switch. And last 3, 2, 1. Release your head to the mat. Hug your knees in. Now we are going to roll our spine on the mat, come up, and balance using our core. So keeping our feet off the mat and just stabilizing with our body here. This should also feel really good on our spine. And last one, let's hold. Release your arms, extend your legs straight. Opening your chest here. And release your legs. Now let's come onto our feet and up into a standing position and prepare for some squats. Bringing our feet hip distance apart and coming down and up as we lift our arms to our ears. And last 3, 2, and 1. Now let's hold down and pulse it out, keeping our hips nice and low. and come up. Now let's add on a calf raise at the top. So come down in a squat and up and calf raise. And last one. Now we're going to hold on our tippy toes and just lower our heels and lift. Using our whole legs and our core here to stabilize our body and find our balance. And last 3, 2, and 1. Release. Come to the front of your mat. Bring your arms up to the sky and come forward. We'll step back into a plank position and we're going to do a modified burpee. So stepping our feet close to our hands, we will do our squat and coming down and stepping out into plank. And last one, come up to standing. Now we're going to bring our left foot back to do some lunges. So we bend both legs and come up. We're hinging a little bit at the hips here to really get into that right glute. And 3, 2, 1. Let's hold at the bottom and just bend our elbows and extend. Now let's add in a pulse with our legs. Come up. Let's switch to our left side, stepping our right foot back and doing our lunges. Three, 2, 1. Let's hold at the bottom. Bring our hands close to our hips. Turn our palms to the sky and pulse our arms back. So getting more into our triceps here. And go ahead and add in that pulse with our lower body. And come up to standing. Now let's make our way to the back of our mat. We will bring our arms up to the sky, come forward, and walk our hands out into a downward dog, taking some time to pedal our legs, feel the stretch in our body. Now hold still in the downward dog, just breathing here for a second. Now we're going to come forward into our plank position and back into downward dog, continuing this flow. Now hold in the downward dog, and we're going to alternate tapping our ankles. So really pushing through our shoulders and using our obliques here to reach across to the other ankle. And last 3, 2, and 1. Now come forward, and we're just going to hold in our plank. So finding that alignment in our body and really squeezing through our core. Awesome job. Let's lower our knees and come back into a child's pose. And we'll flow into our upward dog, opening our chest and coming back into child's pose, continuing this flow. Our last child's pose here, and come up to your hands and knees, and let's bring our left elbow to our right knee and extend both our arm and leg. So coming in and crunching through our abs and extending our body nice and long. Last 3, 2, and 1. Hold and pulse both our arm and leg. Let's bring our hand back to the mat. Bring our knee down, and we're going to press our leg up and cross over our other leg. and 3, and 2, and last one. Now get ready for our fire hydrants, lifting our knee out to the side and really engaging our hip and outer glute, but using our core to stabilize our body. And 3, 2, 1. Let's pulse it out. Now we're going to extend our leg at the diagonal and crunch our knee in close to our tricep. And 3, 2, 1. Hold that leg out there and pulse it up. Go ahead and release that leg. We are finished with that side. And now we are going to do some Pilates push-ups. So bringing our chest down to the mat, keeping our elbows in close to our rib cage. And last one. Come up, back to our hands and knees, and let's go to the other side. Bringing our right elbow in to meet our left knee, and extending our leg and arm nice and long. And 3, 2, and 1. Let's pulse our arm and our leg up. Let's bring that right hand back to the mat. Bring our left leg down. We'll extend up and cross over our other leg. So really engaging through our left glute here. Last 3, 2, and 1. Now we will do our fire hydrants. Last 3, 2, and 1. Pulse it out at the top, squeezing through your hip and outer glute. You got this. Now extend your leg at the diagonal and crunch that knee in close to your tricep. And 3, 2, and 1. Pulse that leg up. This is our last exercise, so finish strong. And release your leg. Come back into child's pose. Take a nice deep breath here. And come up. Let's bring our right knee into a low lunge. Release through your hips and breathe deep. And let's change sides, bringing our left foot up. And come back into a nice upward dog. Let's make our way to a nice seat in the middle of our mat. We'll bring one hand to our heart, one to our stomach, and breathe in and out. Thank you so much for being here with me and completing this 30-minute full body Pilates workout. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in a video soon. Ciao!